Good morning, dear hearts. We're on lesson 173 in our review. Please subscribe. I believe that's Trixie. So at least there's a sighting. We're still in negotiations with Buster's agent. Anyway, God is but love, and therefore so am I. This is our guiding, our central thought to lead us through this wonderful review. The two lessons that we are reviewing are, I will step back and let him lead the way, and I walk with God in perfect holiness. They obviously fit together so beautifully. I'm going to do something that I usually do towards the end of a review, but I'm going to probably do it several times for this review to see how beautiful all of these lessons weave together. You know, that spiritual tapestry that I don't know if I've mentioned very frequently lately, but that we still are weaving that tapestry. And in that tapestry, we have these different beautiful gold and silver, magnificent threads. And so some of them are, made up, of course, of our lessons. So the lessons we are reviewing, and let's see how they flow into each other. All things are echoes of the voice for God, and God is but love, and therefore so am I. And the power of decision is my own, and God is but love, therefore so am I. In my defenselessness, in my state of feeling that I am unable to be attacked, that I am completely safe at all times, that's where my safety lies, because God is but love, and therefore so am I. And I am among the ministers of God. God is but love, therefore so am I. I will step back and let him lead the way. I am a minister of God's, but I will step back and let him lead the way. Ministers lead the way, as do shepherds. And I walk with God in perfect holiness. I'm stepping back and letting him lead the way, but I realize that I am still walking in perfect holiness with my Father, and God is but love, and therefore so am I. So now to go simply to the practical part of these lessons, and I did this several years ago. This is, again, the 5th year I've been doing the lessons, daily videos. I will step back and let him lead the way. But of course I would, because that is only the practical thing to do. If I don't know the way, why would I be the one to say, follow me? I don't know where I'm going. I will step back and let he who knows the way lead the way. Now, the other thing I'm doing is I'm weaving in from our introduction parts of it that also seem to clarify and uphold these lessons. And in the introduction to the lessons, to the introduction to the review, that's what it is. We had these two beautiful paragraphs that are in italics. They are prayer. And I will step back and let him lead the way, lead our practicing, as does a father lead a little child along a way he does not understand. This is exactly what happens when I step back and let my Father indeed lead the way. And God is but love, and therefore so am I. But also in the original lesson 155, I will step back and let him lead the way. We had that we walk with God. That was part of the lesson. We walk with God. I will step back and let God lead the way. The second lesson that we are reviewing is I walk with God in perfect holiness. And in that lesson, originally when we first received it, was the wonderful question to ask, who walks with me? Well, I walk with God in perfect holiness. That's who walks with me, and God is but love, and therefore, indeed, so am I. And going back now to, again, our introduction to the review, in the 3rd paragraph, again, in italics, we had the paragraph 3, line 3. If we forget the way, we count upon your sure remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. So I walk with God in perfect holiness and perfect surety that I know he will call me back should I wander off. And we had even more reinforcement of that in the paragraph 9 of the introduction to our review. I'll get it right one of these days, when it says, "To him we go together. Take your brother's hand, for this is not a way we walk alone." We are not meant to walk alone on this way. We are meant to walk with our brother, our elder brother, and all of our brothers. We are meant to take each other's hand. This is how we come home. And many of you know that I spell that small h, capital O-M, small e, because home, om, is right there in the center of that. And it is this sound of creation of the universe. We go home together. And indeed, God is but love, and therefore so am I. And my brother is but love, and therefore we are one. So the practicing in the morning, in the evening before we go to sleep, and as many times during the day that we can remember that God is but love, and therefore so am I. We are forming new pathways, new ways of thinking by repeating this wonderful, true phrase that God is but love, and therefore so am I, so are you, we are one. It's a beautiful day. So please, I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I'm not sure if I said that. Please smile, please take in a deep breath and claim the idea that indeed you are loved because your Father is. We cannot be apart. And please be here tomorrow. Namaste.